Learning Afrobeats, we're in the Afrobeats bag, you know what I'm saying, trying to get that Afrobeats money, you know what I'm saying. But right now, as long as I am concerned, Afrobeat is cast. So I just want to knock my sound.
You get lawyer.
Like I have a lot of meetings with labels, execs, or back and forth. I'm independent as hell, so I have a lot.
Think Afrobeats is dead, yes or no? Welcome to another episode of No Formula here on Wanking Multimedia. My name is Sika, and as always, we are here to bring you the latest in the world of entertainment, trendy social issues, and everything else in between. Now, if you just came across our channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, leave your comment, like, and share amongst your friends. Now, let's set it rolling. Do you think Afrobeat is dead? Do you think Afrobeat it don't cast? What do you make of Afrobeat? Well, according to Ghanaian artist Darkovibes, he is saying that Afrobeat is dead. Yes, so he went to an interview where they were having a discussion with music journalists and everything else, and he made mention of the fact that he believes that Afrobeat is dead. He said he don't cast, he cast. But then Afrobeat has been a particular genre from Africa that has been dominating the global music scene. And so why is he saying that Afrobeat is dead? Well, we can only find out from this video.
Those times when we did the Jimapel, we're learning Afrobeats, we're in the Afrobeats bag, you know what I'm saying, trying to get that Afrobeats money, you know what I'm saying. But right now, as long as I am concerned, Afrobeat is cast. So I just want to knock my sound.
You get lawyer.
Like I have a lot of meetings with labels, execs, or back and forth. I'm independent as hell, so I have a lot. I get to have a conversation with all these guys, listen to the back end. God being so good, I've created relationships with some people. Sound not pie. Right now, when you put out an Afrobeat song, you're putting out an Afrobeat song with close to about 20 different artists who labels are paying heavy money for that, not even recouping. You know what I'm saying? So
what do you think has happened?
Wait, I'm told the mic is gone down. When they want to hear you.
Afrobeats, no, Afrobeats gone.
From what you say as an artist, and it's very interesting because often people like us, media personalities,
and even in Ghana right now, there's an agenda that we are really trying to promote Ghana music, Ghanaian high life music, and stuff.
I noticed that,
and I think this year it's working.
I noticed that.
Louder. And have you noticed that it's working this year? Like hip life, high life, it's really working.
It started somewhere around last year, and like I'm saying, most of these guys are not recouping, bro, and the labels are fuming because when they bring the bread right now, they want to alter your sound to make you sound like, you know, like a Burna Boy or a Sake to achieve the same successes that maybe a Sake and Burna Boy has achieved, forgetting that, you know, there's a sound that we are pioneering. You know, the Afrobeat sound, this is something, big shout outs to R2Bs. This is something that they've been pioneering for Ghana for a very, very long time, and they've been consistent with it. But as it stands right now, the genre is too popular, it's too big right now. So to invest into it is very expensive.
So there you have it, Darkovibes. So for context, Darkovibes used to be in a music group named La Même Gang. We don't know what happened, but we woke up one day and then gradually we realized that the group was no more. So they all went about their separate ways. They embarked on their solo careers. Some are still doing music, others we haven't heard of them. But it looks like Darkovibes has been one member of La Même Gang who has really turned out quite successful. Yes, he's had a couple of hit songs with the likes of Sarkodie, Stonebwoy, even Davido, and the likes. So I think he's doing very well for himself. Now he is promoting his EP titled Intercontinental. So we don't know if this is also one of the promotional strategies. But then let's get to the subject matter, what we are talking about today. You know, when it comes to Afrobeats, there's been lots of people that have also shared their ideas and also thoughts on how Afrobeat has become so popular and as it's coming from the African continent. But people also have the view that, Charlie, we have so many sounds and rhythms from Africa. Why are we making it sound like it's just Afrobeat? We are restricting ourselves to just Afrobeat. Now, when you go to Nigeria recently, Flavor also made mention of this particular thing, saying that, Charlie, nobody should call him an Afrobeat artist. Yes, Flavor said it. He said nobody should call him an Afrobeat artist because he does African music, pure African music. And if you're a follower of Flavor or you listen attentively to Flavor's song, you realize that it has those high life elements. You feel the traditional African rhythm and flow and the melodies in there. So why are we always trying to make it look like it's just Afrobeat? Well, Afrobeat has also been selling out the auditoriums. When you look at the likes of Burna Boy, Rema, Ashake, you know, all those people, they've been doing Afrobeat and they've been putting it on the map. We take Thames, Ira Star. All these people are breaking boundaries with Afrobeats. So I guess we cannot say that Afrobeat is actually dead. Maybe we can do something about it, especially when it comes to its content. And then that brings me to Buju Banton. Recently, he also made some assertions regarding Afrobeat's content not being inspiring, and he claimed that when you listen to Farakuti, Dems, and all, you know, you listen to the songs and then you get something out of it. You listen to the songs and it feels like, Charlie, after listening to the song, you want to get things right. But then now, it is all about luxury. It is all about nyash. You know, a girl with a big nyash, somebody with driving Lamborghini, Ferrari, BM this and C this and that. So content of Afrobeat is quite questionable. That is according to Buju Banton. But if you didn't come across that particular interview or video, I have it for you here.
Yeah.
Fela Kuti. Lucky Dube from South Africa. We had Salif Keita. We have Youssou N'Dour. We have Baba Mal. Now, no one wanted to go beyond the pale of what those brothers was doing. I went to Africa in 1991 and I spent like 3 weeks constantly at the universities under baobab trees.
In Kenya? That's
educating people from Ghana, all over the continent about reggae music and dancehall. But I was happy when they came to their senses to realize that music is the bridge that's going to connect us. But what I was disappointed in, they didn't try to connect with Jamaica, the roots. They connect with everyone else except us.
And you talking about Afrobeats?
Yes.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
So they connected with everyone else except us. But when we look at what they're doing, their music is not free in Africa. It's fuckery.
I didn't know what to say.
The music need to free Africa. If I am all the way in Jamaica and my country and my people fight for free your continent with word, sound and power, and you have the ability now and all you're singing is fuckery, you don't sing a song to free Africa all now. Well, need them bringing this to the forefront of your mind, but we desire more from them. You want the money? Go get it. But what's going to be said about you later on and your posterity? You didn't make any impact. So, reggae music still stands predominant. It is still the king's music.
Yes. I can honestly say I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Not the way you set it up. You set it wrong to start with.
I might have heard it wrong. But then I also heard you say, and this is something that I've really listened to you.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay, yes, please. I'm in.
Tell me one Afrobeat song that can uplift us. Uplift us, take us from... Kenya is suffering. People of the young men of Kenya are revolting. South Africa is on Sudan, South Sudan, you name it. But which one of these songs can I relate to for a peace of mind to tell me that I'm in the struggle and we are going to be better in the struggle, and even though the struggle is hard, we're going to overcome? Tell me.
You know what?
So,
I don't think I can.
Reggae music
Right.
Listen, a lot of culture vultures out there. We have sat and we have watched reggaeton, taken reggae
See, I was
music.
going there. Hold on. I was going there. Let's finish with Afrobeats and then let's
They
go to
fuck with our music so hard and stolen our culture. I'm not knocking nobody, but
Right.
you don't give us no respect, motherfuckers.
Right, right.
And you still expect us
Right.
to kowtow and act like we take something from you? This is the king's music. Your music shall come and it shall go, because it has nothing to do with soul. It has nothing to do with building energy. Our music is time marker. You can remember when you went on your first date, when you had your first sex, when you marry your wife, when you go to the first dance. It's time marker, because it's the king's music.
Yes.
You can remember when you're happy. You can remember when you're sad.
Yes.
You can remember all the things, because there's a music to mark that time period.
Right.
But everyone wants to take from reggae. You want to ostracize us, underpay us.
Let's just stick on Afrobeats for a second. That is direct from reggae, though,
No.
right? No. Really?
Afrobeat is from Africa, but the influence, you know what I mean? But and I'm sure a lot of Afrobeat artists would say to you, oh, Afrobeat has nothing to do with Jamaica. And we'll say to them, our music has everything to do with Africa.
Right.
We don't dichotomize. We don't separate ourselves from Africa. No point, no time, no day. Because the drum in our music is what speaks to our soul. I think the drum in your music speaks to your soul. But what are you saying? It's important for you it's easy for you to have anybody to listen to you.
Right.
Just don't get that wrong.
Right.
But what do you have to say to them? There's the hard part.
I was thinking about
Well, I believe that the Afrobeats conversation is not going to end anytime soon. We can only evolve as a people. And if truly we want to sell out African sound, then we should go deep into our roots and then make sure that we are intentional about it. Because I feel this Afrobeats going global was an intentional effort that was made specifically by the Nigerians. I mean, we cannot take it away from the Nigerians. They did so well in projecting a particular sound to the world, to the Western world especially, to let them know that it is not all crews here. We are not playing. We don't play on this side. And that Afrobeats can also go global. And then they did it. So what are the other genres also doing? Talk about Ghana's hip life, high life. You know, that whole conversation on who actually owns a high life is still on, but then, recently Peter Udochie also came out to rectify that, so I think we don't have to argue about that anymore. Yeah, so high life is from Ghana, and then we have the hip life, and there are other genres as well. When you go to different parts of the African continent, they have quite unique sounds there also. So why are we so fixated on Afrobeats? You go to Southern Africa and they have the Yaman piano there that is also breaking boundaries. So let's just come together and do something about this. Let the world also know that there are different sounds from Africa. Just as we did for Afrobeats, we can also choose a particular genre and then promote it, because it has to take an intentional effort. It has to take some effort for us to get it done. So it is not just all about talking. But whether or not Afrobeat is dead, I don't agree with that, because right now Wizkid broke a record, yes, on Spotify. So I don't know with Afrobeats. So I don't know the dead that Darkovibes is actually talking about. Maybe he should come again. But I know that any other update that will come, I will bring it here and serve it to you hot. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure that you let us know your thoughts about this particular issue in the comment section. Drop it there. Whilst you drop and leave your comment, make sure that you subscribe and then click on the notification bell. Follow us on all social media platforms at 1K Multimedia, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X or Twitter. Wherever you find yourself, make sure to give us a follow. My name is Ika and I'll come your way once again. But until then,